Hello to all of our food truck friends in the greater Cleveland area. My name is Adam. I am with Taste CLE, and today I have Scott Sebastian from the South Euclid Fire Department. They are doing something really, really special for the food truck community this year. They are partnering up with a bunch of the other suburbs in the greater Cleveland area and putting on an inspection over a 2-day period that is completely have their fees waived. Something that can save our food trucks anywhere from $25 to $1,000, depending on how many cities you typically sign up for. So I want to take this opportunity. I want to introduce Scott. He's going to go over some of the details, what you can expect, and that kind of good stuff. And then we can, if anyone pops in, we'll have chat. You're allowed to ask some questions, and then we'll kind of go from there. So Scott, I'm going to turn it over to you now.
Sure, Adam. Thank you so much for having me on this platform. It's going to give us an opportunity to touch base with a lot of different fire food trucks in our area. We've been doing our due diligence to reach out to as many as we can via email and social media, but we're just not hitting that number that we are looking for. We're hoping that this partnership today will give us the opportunity to put it on different platforms to get our word out. So we are in the city of South Euclid. We also are teaming up with 23 other area suburbs to put on a free food truck inspection event. All of our cities are going to waive our fees if you will attend our event. This just makes it easier for us as the fire inspectors / fire marshals in these cities, saving us time that we wouldn't have to spend throughout the other months trying to catch up with food trucks to do the inspections for them. Kind of what a situation we were with last year. We had about 78 food trucks that signed up. In the city of South Euclid, we have a large 150 square foot building that's heated. We scheduled 6 trucks to come in every half an hour, and we had 12 inspectors that were there that would do the inspections of the trucks. The trucks would pull into our large warehouse building, and our inspectors would separate, and we had a check sheet that we would check off to make sure that all the food trucks are looking for. With our system, we have a Google document link that our food trucks are going to go ahead and click on. From there, you'll put your name of your food truck, your name as the owner, some email and phone number information. We'll also want what Cleveland Fire is looking for. So we'll want a copy of your liability insurance, a copy of your Board of Health license, and also your gas house or some type of gas pressure test paperwork. I know people are crunching right now because some of the pressure testing companies are backed up. Also, the health department's kind of doing their due diligence to get their inspections completed. So we will want that stuff submitted onto our application, or if you don't have it at this time, just fill out the application so you can get on our list, and we can take care of the paperwork when you guys arrive on site. In terms of the food trucks, things that we're looking for, we look at your propane tanks to make sure that they're secured properly on your vehicles. We're going to need no smoking signs by the propane tanks and in the vehicle. We'll need fire extinguishers on your food trucks. You'll need a ABC fire extinguisher. And then if you are using any type of propane, like fryers or flat griddles or broilers, you're going to need a K-class fire extinguisher. And the K-class fire extinguisher is different than your ABC fire extinguisher because it has a water and a foam mixture in there that helps to put out fires involving different types of grease. We'll also look for a carbon monoxide detector on your truck and a smoke alarm. We also look at the electrical setup. We don't really like extension cord use that's powering some of your appliances. And then we'll also talk to you about your generator to make sure that you know how to use it properly and how far away it should be from your vehicle. So these are things that we look at during the inspection day. But throughout this process, we set it up so we can be paperless. We like to have a lot of the documentation completed before your arrival. So as you arrive during your half an hour window, it usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes to have the inspector go through your truck. At that time, we will provide you with a regional food truck sticker. And that sticker shows that you are good to work in all the cities that are associated with this inspection day. We will provide a lot of the names of the cities on links, so you'll be able to see those. But if you are going to want to work as your mobile food unit in any of the communities in Greater Cleveland, Geauga County, Lake County, Medina County, it'd be very beneficial for you to attend our event. So that way you can get approved and checked off, and you're also going to be saving a lot of money. And in our mind, it's a win-win for you guys. You're saving money, you're saving time, and not having to go to all these different cities to get inspected and going through the permit process. And it saves us as the fire departments a lot of times. We also want to meet, the food truck owners. A lot of times they have questions for us, and we could answer those questions for them. So I think it's a great opportunity and a partnership that, we've been trying to grow throughout the last year and a half.
Scott, one question I know that may even possibly come up is I think the big thing is people may not even realize how much of a benefit this is, just for two reasons. Number one, how much money they're going to save. I mean, I think you and I originally spoke. Some cities are a $25 fee. There's some cities are $100, and you've got a dozen or so cities. So this gives these people the opportunity to literally save potentially $500 to $1,000 in fees, which is a ton of money for food truck owners. I mean, these aren't big businesses. But the other thing is to really put in context. I don't know how the local suburbs work. Obviously, you have to have a license to be able to operate in these different suburbs. If they're found to be operating these suburbs without their license, is it a first-time warning? Are there fines and penalties that can be applied to them? I think that's important, is to add that to express how important it is to have your license in these suburbs and why it's so important to go to this event so they can get them for free.
So it's good in our city, if a food truck isn't permitted or didn't go through our inspection process and they are found either by myself, a building department member, or the police department member on a weekend, they will be asked to leave the city. We had a recent situation where a food truck did get cited by the police department, and they do have to attend a court date for being involved in that situation. So it's the best opportunity for us. All of the trucks that come through our event, I share that list with our police department. It's shared with our building department, and it's also shared with any city neighboring us that wants to know that they went through our process. They've completed all of the check boxes on being properly permitted, and they get the opportunities to work in those cities. Last year, I had the 72 trucks that came through our event, and we had other cities that reached out to us. Hey, this truck says they've been through your event, and this is true. And I would forward them all the information that they needed. And it was a simple transition for that food truck to work in that other area suburb.
Gotcha. Now, just out of curiosity, I know that you're probably starting, this event is right around the corner. So you only have limited spots, and, you have kind of set breakdowns on giving people those spots and how many. So are you guys at a point now where you're like half full? Do you still have plenty of room for a bunch of people that want to try to come in? And obviously, I'm guessing this could possibly get maxed out if a whole bunch of people reach out to you. Whereabouts are you guys in that process of getting these spots kind of filled up?
So we're at 88 trucks right now. Our goal was to get to 120. Obviously, if we go over 120, we're going to make it work. Again, I have 23 cities. The first day, I'm going to have about 18 inspectors here. So we could do 9 trucks at a time. One thing what's good with our situation is we get all the names of the trucks. What we do is we go onto Google Calendar, and we'll actually schedule the trucks at 30-minute time slots. So they'll know ahead of time. They'll get an email when they should arrive. In their email process, I created a slideshow that shows like a map on how to exactly get to our location and where to stage before they're ready. But we'll be prepared for a good amount of trucks. And it's always a challenge for us if we do get more, but we will make it work as long as they want to be a part of this opportunity.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, 80 some, you get to 120 over 2 days, 60 trucks a day. That's a lot of trucks moving through and a lot of work for you guys. So I hope that the food truck community realizes how big of a deal this is, and how you guys are really going out of your way to do them a favor and try to help make their lives a little bit easier and save money. I mean, this is no easy feat to organize this, to get all these suburbs together, to get all these, chiefs and inspectors in one spot. So kudos to you, Scott, for making this thing happen and trying to do your part and helping out the community and these small business owners. So what I want to do is obviously we're gonna take our live show that we're doing today. We get a backup, so we're gonna post this all over the place. If you have any questions directly, Scott, where could people reach you if you want to shoot maybe an email out or a phone number if they want to make a quick call or send you a quick email for some questions before they go ahead and sign up?
Sure. My office number is 216-691-4273. And then my email is SEBASTIAN@SEUCLIDFIRE.com. So Sebastian at SEuclidFire.com. And is there a way possibly to put something in the link with this that you could have my email attached to it and maybe the flyer? And
yeah, I'm happy to include that. I typically don't put people's information out there until I get their approval first, because yeah, I don't want to overwhelm people. As long as it's like your office number and all that good stuff, we're good. But yeah, we'll include all that information so people can reach out to you directly if they have questions. Obviously, we have a lot of food truck partners of our own that work a lot of our events. Folks, you're welcome to reach out to me. A lot of you already have my contact information, adam@tastecleveland.net. And I can also put you in touch with Scott if you reach out to me through one of our previous emails going forward. And please understand, we do a slew of events of our own, and we work with the city of Cleveland pretty significantly. We're starting to get out into the suburbs and hopefully start doing more with South Euclid and some other suburbs and so forth. So this is super important because obviously you won't be able to do any of these events in these areas without proper licensing. So this is a great opportunity to start your 2025 off right, save a boatload of money, get all your eggs in a row, be legit, be legal, and give yourself the best opportunity to get as many spots as you can and make your life a little easier and make some money this year. So again, Scott, I really, really appreciate you taking the time, not only just for our show today, but more so for putting this event together. I think this is a really, really, really good thing for the community, and something hopefully you guys will be able to build on year after year. Cool.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity. And anybody, definitely reach out to us if you have any questions. We're here to answer. We reply very quickly, and we just want to get everybody on board.
And that's very much appreciated. So with that, we'll wrap things up. Again, please reach out to Scott Sebastian, the South Euclid Fire Department, with any questions that you may have. You can also reply to me, and I'll forward it to Scott. This event is coming up. It's right around the corner, so it's definitely important for you to be a part of. It's going to be Wednesday, March 26th and March 27th. You do need to fill out an online application so they can get you scheduled in, but reach out to the two of us, and we'll get you guys headed in the right direction so that you guys are ready to go for this year. So again, Scott, thank you so much. I very much appreciate your time today.
Sure. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
All right, food truck fans. Thanks for popping in and taking a look at this. For most of you that are probably busy working today, you'll see this later tonight when we have a chance to jump online. Reach out to us again if you have any questions. We can get you guys all the information you could possibly need, and get you started on being able to have yourself a very, very good 2025 year. We have some opportunities. If you want to be a Taste Daily food truck partner, you're more than welcome to. We have spots left. It's actually a really, really great deal. It's not just about getting into our events, but we have a whole bunch of cool stuff that we're offering our food truck partners. Now this year, we're offering website hosting with a website builder. So all of you food trucks that need a website, we got you covered. It's included in that $350 a year. Typically, you go to GoDaddy or Wix, it's about $200 a year in order to get that set up, but we include that in here. You get a listing on Taste Daily's website. You get monthly social media posts. You get access to the Cleveland Food Truck Finder Facebook group, all kinds of good stuff, and it's absolutely easily worth that $350. So if you have questions about it, email me at adam@tastecleveland.net. I'd be happy to go over details with you, even jump on a call and explain how this works. We've had a bunch of food trucks already move their websites over to us, saves them $200 a year and adds a little more value to our package. So thanks for tuning in, checking out. We'd love to do more to help. If you have questions about marketing, please reach out to me. I'm all about helping my fellow small local businesses here in the Cleveland area. And please, please make sure you reach out to Scott and fill out that application. This is really one of those one in a lifetime, or let's say one in a year opportunities. It's not often you can get all your inspections done in one day for, 12, 15, 20 different suburbs and not have to pay for it. It's such a great opportunity. So make sure you guys sign up for that and get your licensing so that you can work our events, city events, and all the other events around the Cleveland area. Thanks again, everybody. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you all soon.